Whoa. Whoa. Who's cut the... That's the wrong music. Cut it. You had one job. Hello, my friends. Welcome in. That was weird. I don't know what happened there. We'll have to sack the person in charge of the music in the intro. As you can see, the deficit continues, my friends. The projection's not gotten significantly worse. It's just not gotten any better, which is a tad bit of a concern. We keep getting those rumors about, takeovers, internal, not internal. They keep rubbishing the talks. I'm guessing it's because no one is offering enough money to actually do anything significant for the club. So I'm doing my part, is what I feel like, right? Like, we are, you can tell we've got some stuff coming in next season, but currently we are, what is that? 26,000 below the wage budget, and we've got 115 grand left in the transfer budget. I've done my part. I did the money league. We got some cash money coming in from that, or no, the La Liga del Sole, or whatever it is. I'll look it up here in a second. We were at negative before we did that league over the winter window. We were at negative 405 grand, and we got it up to negative 285 grand, and we're back down a month later to 500 grand in the hole. We have a lot to cover today. We're only going to play Piacenza as part of the game, part of the episode. But my friends, it's because we are building for the future. Despite the financial worries of the club, we are building for the future. I feel what's been nice about this season is we've been able to kind of like do really well. We're currently in second. We're 1 point off top. Still keeping pace with Padova. We won our 2 games against Imolese and Intella, I think, or maybe reverse order, after the winter break. And we want to keep pushing on. I would love to win the league. I still think it's going to be really tight. But as part of that, we haven't, like, unlike last season where it's like, oh my gosh, all of our center backs are terrible and like there's holes everywhere in the squad. We've kind of been able to plug some of those holes in the summer window. And so now, if you're being a good manager, you're thinking about the future and planning for the future and trying to be financially wise. So I've picked up some players that won't come in until the summer because we got them on end of contract deals for the most part in hopes of helping us out financially. Like, we could have gone after them and paid, a transfer fee, but I didn't feel like it was going to significantly improve the squad to get us over that hump, right? To all of a sudden we're blasting the league and we're 10 points clear at the top or whatever. So it's more of a, let's make the wise financial move and get them locked in, but bring them in the summer and build for next season, wherever that happens to be. So we want to get promoted. We needed some coverage. We'll get to that. We've been hit with some injuries at the striker role, which is making me not regret getting rid of the striker we got rid of for 120K because we kind of needed the money. But it's been a little shaky. Brodic has signed a new deal. I'm looking at a spreadsheet, so sorry if I'm not showing you anything on the screen just now. There's reasons. Stefano wanted a new deal. I said no. He's good through the end of next season, so it's like, hey, I just want to see how bad his physical form goes before we offer. He's a fantastic player currently, but like at some point his age is going to catch up with him and his physical attributes are going to start to plummet. So I don't want to lock him into like a star player contract for another 3 seasons. Hopefully we can keep him happy with that. Rossi has signed a new deal. We've also extended Roberts Vipes at the center back role, a loan extension essentially. But DVV sprained his knee ligaments and it's impacted his strength with it, which is extremely disappointing. But it wasn't like a tear, so he's not out for like months. It was like 6 or 7 or 8 weeks, something like that. So that's kind of the stuff I could tell you about. Now, let's show you some things, my friends. We have brought in on the 1st of July Alberto Docena. Now, going back here, we did pay 63 grand, rising to 135 grand. That's the contract. I want to see the transfer deal. Can you not show me the transfer deal? I thought that I could do. That's disappointing. He had other callers, right? So other teams coming around. So we have paid out for him. But he's 22, determined, good work rate, 15 natural fitness, needs to work on the marking and tackling, but he's 6'4" and he's a resolute personality. I think Alberto could be, he's not leadership material necessarily, not right now. He's only a 7, but he could be kind of that almost Frank Erich type prospect, to where he's not going to be the team captain, but he could be, you know, that resolute determination mentoring partner as he continues to age. I think he's a fantastic deal. We had transfer budget and we're spending it, but I was trying to be wise. Again, it's rising potentially to 135K with all the add-ons. Is that going to show up here? Of course it's not going to show up here. Why would I think that? Transfer data, transfer offer. No, can't do any of that. I'm sure there's a way, and someone right now is leaving me a comment about that. But we are paying him, as you can tell, 2.2K, which is what he was making. We're giving him a 25K sign-on fee to get him to sign. You know, no promotion rise, which could be nice if we get promoted. I figured we're not going to substitute him, so I've given him a healthy unused substitute and a clean sheet bonus and whatever. So we had to kind of finagle it to keep it within like our wage structure and offer some more like appearance fees and stuff like that. But he doesn't have an agent, so we didn't have to pay an agent fee. I was like, here, 25 grand, boom. Like, come on. He now has an agent, which I'm very confused as to what's going on there. But really, like the I can't show you the center backs that we have right now are pretty much loanees. And so if we can't snag them because they keep getting extended by their clubs, which is fair because they're improving, I wanted to have a younger center back that was ours that we are developing. We have signed a left wing back because Luneta appears to be an injury worry. Ayob Zambataro. He's 22. We paid 45 grand for him. 2.2K a week, same 25.5K sign-on bonus, no agent fee. No promotion rise. It looks, it's weird. Looks pretty current offer. Okay, just making sure things aren't changing here. Picking him up from Atalanta. Let's take a look at him. So you first look, you're like, but he's a 94. Now, our scouts could just be really bad at scouting. Probably true. He's 22 though, 6 feet tall. He's less than Luneta. I guess this is a way I could get to Luneta. He's better than Favelli and Zanini. Zanini, this may be his last season with us. He's kind of that like 3rd string left back, 4th or 5th string midfielder option that we haven't really used as much. He's a fine player, determined. I'd like to keep him. I just think because he's I like, you guys know I like a determined player, but Favelli, not very determined, has better crossing, but like overall isn't as good, despite the fact that he's on a 699. Like, I don't think he's Serie B, which may be ambitious to think that we're going to be there. But I think if you look at Luneta, quite good. But look at the injuries, my friends. And Luneta also is joining Livorno. We tried to sign him, and he elected to go to them. So, but look at this, pulled hamstring, twisted ankle, pulled groin, sprained ankle ligament. Like, it might be a good thing that he's signing and moving on. Now, because we are not paying for him, it's been quite nice. But I guess I don't blame him for going to Livorno. They've been up in Serie A and now in, they made the return to Serie B. It looks to be on an increase. They're currently 16th though, so maybe they're not. But we're in the division below, so I don't really blame him. And with his injury concerns, it's kind of like, well, again, I would love to hear your comments about how to Zambataro and Iyab. Zambataro here. Fairly poor in the air, poor heading ability, but like, okay, he's a wingback, sure. Good stamina, natural in several positions. I think he could, obviously he can improve. He's a 4.5-star potential if we can get him there. And I think with the game time we're going to give him, I'd like this, he's going to be 23 at the start of the next season. That next year or 18 months, I think could be really big from his development standpoint. I thought he was worth a gamble. He's worth 110K. So simply from that standpoint, I thought it was worth going ahead and paying the 45 grand. Now we could have gotten him potentially on an end of contract, but there were other people coming in and sniffing around. So I'm like, in these instances, I said, like, let's go ahead. Now, Manuel Nicoletti. Because of Lunetta's rising injury concerns, I thought we could use another guy. And I love the mop of hair. But I think he's a pretty good prospect. He's 4-star, so he's below currently Favelli and Zanini. And he would be below Iyad, but he's also quite affordable. Our contract, let's not change the contract offer. We've offered him $550 a week, right? And then some, whatever, if we get promoted. And it's essentially an 18-month deal. So I'm going to give him a chance to come in and prove himself. Come on in. How you doing? Really fit. So like he could be a surprise, or maybe he ends up being like really good. And we can loan him out, or we can loan Favelli out. Like it gives us an option. I thought to kind of make sure we're not having to start Zanini all the time at left back for the remainder of the season, with Lunetta apparently being an injury concern. Let's see if we can bring in another guy. Now, he does have another offer from Ferropisalo. Yes, they are 17th, my friends. They have the same reputation as us, so unless they offered him a ton more money, I'd be pretty upset actually if he went somewhere else. And he can provide some coverage at center back. So I think he's again for a free and paying $550 a week. I thought he's a good pickup. Next up, building for next season and thinking about, okay, if we lose Zanini, or we might sell Veroni. He's kind of dropping a little bit. It's kind of disappointing. Again, going a little bit younger, 24, picking him up from Albino Leffe, which is another team at our level. And I ball-winning midfielder. We need a natural. Again, I was thinking like a Verone replacement. Lack of flair. Cool. We don't need you to have flair. Go wreck some people. That's how we're playing. Naturally fit, but lots of other positive good things here. Fairly consistent. And again, compared to the rest of our squad, is currently the third best. He's better than Romano, according to at least some of our scouts. And he's definitely better than Veroni, which again continues to drop. We may sell him in the window for financial reasons, but we might keep him. I mean, he's not really doing great. 6.63. Love the stash though. Versus Romano, is affordable, and we're playing him an advanced playmaker, so plays a slightly different role. Again, I don't think he's Serie B talent right now, but he's on a 7.37 and kind of rocking and rolling, so we want to keep him if we can. But I think this guy, again, is a pretty good pickup. We got him on a free, and we're paying him 1.9K a week, so he'd be less than Veroni. I'm just thinking, again, planning for the future as our current players start to age out. Who do we have coming in behind them? We do have some other prospects at midfield, right? But they're only 2-star right now. So I'd love to kind of solidify our current senior team and be able to loan those guys out to get like full minutes if we could get promoted, or to somebody else in Serie C would be fantastic. Gianluigi Macri is somebody that our youth team is picking up for the end of the season. I don't know why. Maybe he's amazing, but I'm thinking it's going to be a no, on $275 a week. And then, unfortunately, Dauda Warma has signed a contract with Vastesi, which is another Serie C team. Again, he was one of those that we picked up, what was it, last season? Yeah, on a free. It was a youth signing. He's not worth keeping. We're not getting anything from a value standpoint for him. We can't. Oh, I didn't think we could because I thought it was an end of contract deal. But hey, you want to buy him now? You can buy him now. He's only playing non-competitive games. Let's try that. Oh, let's ask for 9K. Sure. Oh, more realistic figure might be 1K. Sure. We're going to lower our wage budget by $375 and you're going to give us some money. How about 3K? I love that I'm doing this live with you. How about 1.5K? Boom! We got 500 extra euros out of it, my friends. That's fine. Sure. And they're paying him $375 a week. So again, he's a decent enough player, but like wish him the best of luck. But we just solved a financial problem, my friends. Lowered the wage budget, got look at that negotiation skills. All right, my friends. What else was I going to show? Oh yeah, there's one other. I've been bearing the lead, my friends. Like I said, we had a a crisis at striker. Like over the winter window in the league, we were playing our backup players. We've also signed another one. I guess it's already fallen off the transfer activity. But we essentially had, I think Stefano went down for a little bit. It was really thin at the striker position. And so I was like, we need to go loan somebody. We got to go loan somebody. And I'd already gotten, I guess it was like an analyst report or something on a player. That player turned us down, but it sprung an idea. Because we're familiar from our previous series with this player, with both of them. So my friends, I am happy to announce coming in at the striker role, and now we're going to have a problem because we're going to have, how do we balance the playing time for these guys? We have signed on loan till the end of the season, Ryan Cassidy. Come on, a 2.4 million euro player. Look at the dribbling. Are you serious? He played a 6.4 in his first game. Easy men. He just got here. I don't think he knows Italian. Nope. It's just to the end of the season. I thought, like, put a Band-Aid on it. If he does really well, maybe we extend. Maybe he'll want to extend if he's getting playing time. But my friends, that's why I was playing the Irish music at the beginning. I think this is exciting, right? Looking at his history, he's only had one substitute appearance on a 6.4 for Watford in the Prem. He's had 2 cup starts with 2 goals, but he needs playing time. And even though this isn't an Ireland series, we'd love to see an Irish player do well. And so we have brought him in, my friends. Get in, lad. Because we've got, again, DVV come back. Stefano, again, had DVV's, 2 days? But not Matt Sharp. Oh, no. Yeah, not Matt Sharp. I'm really worried about his potential now. Stefano pulled ankle ligaments for 2 weeks. So, like, that was 2 down. So, essentially, we had Brodic and Zimbardi were our starting strikers, which is not good enough, right? Not enough depth. We did sign, I can't remember if I showed this one to you. When did he sign? No, it's, why? That's weird that it didn't show it. Matteo Cortezi, 6'5". He's a natural midfielder. But, my friends, you'll note, he can play a target man, 6'5". Yes, he can. Now, he's not done exceptionally well. For us, I should say. He's got 2 subs, no rating. I thought 22 years old, maybe we could train him as a target. He's 6'5". So, like, if we have to throw him into midfield, we've got some height there to win those like if we're preventing the short goalkeeper distribution. He's 400 a week. He's worth 49 grand. I think he's a value pickup, my friends. So I'm kind of curious why that didn't show up in the transfer history, or it did. It just wasn't on the transfer center. The rest of these are like, pickups from the youth side. And then obviously Unai has gone for 50K. So yay, goodbye Unai. So I'm super excited that today is the first episode that Ryan's going to be in. I wanted to, again, get him in there, get him playing in a game, get him used to the level, to the, the tactic and all that kind of stuff before we roll him out against a rival, because we need him to perform well. Scapini, again, with pulled ankle ligaments, expected to return in 1 to 3 days. Probably would like not to play him today. Would be good. Yeah. So, like, he needs to do well. We got Cortezi and Zimbardi if we need to bring him in. And, my friends, I would be remiss if I didn't show you Tom. His face changed. Did they update? Hold on. Hold the phone. Let's go find our youngest players. Okay, you're not gonna have a face. You're real. Did they change his face looks different? Because I've had a lot of comments, Tom, about it looks like he got a tan, but his lip is still jacked up and his okay, people were commenting on the width of the nose. But he looks different. That's odd. But all that to say, we've given him 2 substitute appearances. He's improving. Now I'm trying to like keep that potential going by like giving him chances and see if we could develop him. He did sign a contract extension. You knew that already, until 2023. So that's good. But he's in the squad. He's better than I figure. Like LeMay is probably not going to come back. And Altair is probably not going to come back. Decent enough player, but not really playing. I'm like, we got a youth prospect. Let's bring him through. He wants to get loaned. That was part of the extension agreement. And but he's pleased because I've tried. I've loaned him out. I've offered him for free and no one is coming in for him. So I figure maybe we can also kind of appease him a little bit by playing him. So I'm kind of excited about that. So that's where we're at, people. So let me know what you think about those signings. Oh, come on, Ryan. I'm really counting on Ryan. Really counting on Ryan. Please don't get injured. Please. I mean, as good as Stefano, but 19, right? So it's a win-win for Watford and for us because we were in a bad spot when it comes to the striker role. Favelli suspended. Lunetta coming back from yet another injury at 86%. He can go, I think, 60 minutes, something like that, and then we'll bring in Zanini, but I don't want to necessarily start Zanini. This is a massive game. This is a massive game, my friends. We are 1 point off top. Piacenza is down here in 13th on 25 points. It is a rivalry game. We are at home. Let's freaking go, my friends. I'm playing Rossi. I don't know if this is a good move or not. I'm playing him because I want him on the pitch. But these three guys have played really well together as of recent, right? 7.44, 7.34, 7.72. He's not as good in this role, but Romano is only good as an advanced playmaker. So we don't want to use him here. And then Veroni's on a 7.02 in the last few games, but overall a 6.7 on the season. So I'd like to, if Romano slips up, we can slip Rossi back in there and bring Veroni back over. But for the time being, we're going to keep going with what's working. I'm still leaving Get Stuck In on. I know everybody's like, you're kind of aggressive. I think there's a difference between getting stuck in and elbowing somebody in the face. I'd like to think we have an understanding of that, but apparently not. We're evens favorites. This should be an easy game, but you know how that goes in Football Manager. You take a should be easy game against a rival at home, and it ends up being a slugfest. So hopefully nobody gets sent off. I'd love to know what you think about those transfers. Look at that. Assistant nails it. Oh, come on. I'm just going to say no comment. That you have to score to win. That's certainly the aim. We're playing well, scoring goals, and that always gives us a chance to win. Well, yeah, that right. Oh, possession table. I thought it was saying your ranks considerably low in the table while Pinchens are like no, they're I think we have a good chance. Wait, only if we guard against complaints, there could be no let up. Let's go, people. Let's go. Oh, I'm so excited. Come on. I want to see Cassidy smack home some goals. That's what I'm hoping for. That's why I played him last game, so we can get him out on the pitch and see how he does. And then now that he's okay, this is what we're all about, boys. Develop that 60 minutes of connection with his teammates. Now he'll start banging them in for you. I saved this for you. Cass, oh, he was there. Whoa, Lunetta says, I got it, mate. Come on. Oh, come on. De Marino. Lunetta. Oh, well, onesie twosie. I don't like the short routine when it's a relatively close set piece opportunity, but Rossi collects. Okay. Brosco, not Bronco. Roberts pings it. Cassidy can't win it. Goes to Lunetta. Lunetta is going to... I thought he was going to run there and drive. Romano pings it back out. Now Lunetta in space. It's kind of a weird way to go. Cassidy! Couldn't get words out. Oh, what an interesting highlight. Cassidy jukes his man, goes near post. What shot is it? Romano tries to slot it into the near post right next to the keeper rather than the entire open section of the goal. But it eventually falls to Bradic, who says, I'm still here, sir. I'm still here. I'd love to get a huge lead so we can get Bradic out and bring Zimbardi or Cortezi on, I guess. We are motivated. Let's go, lads. Away! Oh, that was a lovely finish. Kevin Piscopo. You can't. I mean, what are you gonna say? You can't argue with the finish. Let's not watch it again, but you can't argue with it. I love that after that he has a teammate that's still unsure. 38% possession, but we're still. We've created 3 clear-cut chances. Now, I didn't count. Was the 3 from that one opportunity that eventually went in? Oh, Cassidy! Yes! Come on, hit the like button for Ryan Cassidy. Play the Irish music. Okay. Enjoy that moment. Let's watch. We will watch Ryan Cassidy's first goal for the club. Could it be one of many in the future? That'd be incredible. Oh, it's ridiculous. I did tell him to dribble more because he's got a 16. So he has the freedom of anybody on the squad to like get forward, dribble. Come on, son. Romano plays it out to Labuti, who is driving like towards the corner of the box. Oh, Lunetta. That's why you're a wingback. You used to be a striker though, or you have the capabilities. Come back from injury. I think he's coming off the half. I think that's got to happen. I think Zanini is going to get a run out with his 14th substitute appearance of the year. He's like, can I get a start? Not in this game. Don't think the job is done. Lunetta, you're looking. I just don't want him to get re-injured, honestly. Go make a difference. I'm gonna tell Labuti I'm not happy. He's on a 6.4. I'm not gonna talk to these guys. They're doing all right. Just leave it. Hopefully they're motivated enough. They're on a 7 point. Because it's like, it just feels inevitable. You say like, you're doing a great job. And they're like, well, I don't think I was doing good enough. Yes, lads. Pause that. Come on. Attacking fairly wide. Let's go. Stretch them out. Off we go. Lovely stuff there. They've gone diamond with 1 striker. Interesting. 4-4-2 diamond. Brodic. Oh, this is an opportunity for Cassidy to bang in like 4 goals. We take Brodic off instead. Come on, boys. Oh, this could be a massacre. We should be motivated by this. They're down to 10. Come on, boys. If you're not going to play well, I mean, you're motivated. I like it. But if you're not going to play well, we got subs for days. 17 starts, 4 clear-cut chances and 2 half chances. Come on, Zanini to Rossi. Romano, top of the box. Oh, Jukes his man. How did he? It wasn't even deflected. People. Okay. If we're thinking impact subs, I got to leave these guys on until we get another goal. Labuti's on a 6.6. I mean, he's motivated, but he's not really like lighting it up. You know what I'm saying? Decisions. I think you know. It's time for Tom Schroedel to play left center back. And we're going to bring on Flakovio because we're trying to continue to develop him. I think he's better at attack than Zanini is. I think. So we'll switch that up. And that's going to be our changes for right now. And we're going to demand more. I know we're ahead, boys, but like, let's freaking go. They've gone compact, which makes sense. Oh, no. Oh, that was almost a free header. But Cassidy, look at all the space. Fran, make a run, Fran. Go! Gets past his man. Can he cut it back? Can he cut back the pass? He has runners. Oh, he can't. We let them get... What are you doing running that way, Fran? Why did he go that way? Go towards the ball, son. Come on, boys. Pings it forward. We got that. We don't have that. We do have it. Romano pings it forward. Oh, Cassidy's waiting for the second ball. He knew he wasn't going to get to that. Instead, they bring it down to Tadone. Oh, Icardi drives forward. Icardi! Flakovio pings it. Cassidy! Yes! Yes! Second goal of the season. Second goal of the game. Flakovio gets the assist. Lovely, lovely stuff there, people. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Have I in any of my series ever brought a player back from another series? I think this might be the first time I've done that. And with that, my friends, we're taking Fran Brodic off. We're bringing on Cortezi to play a target man. Oh yeah, we're putting you on attack, brother. Well, let's check this. Yeah, ooh, 7 flare. Yes, yes. Zanini has a 5. I was right, unfortunately. It's quite sad. Right, lads. We're going to rest Rossi, and we'll bring on... We're trying to develop our youth here. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is our last sub. So we're going to bring on Tartaglione in that ball winning midfielder because he knows it really well. He's a 2-star, just to show you this. He's not really developed as much as I would like. Like, dude, you're in a contract season. Like, let's freaking go. I'd like to see him do a little bit better, so we're going to give him an opportunity. Even though hopefully we don't really need that ball winning midfielder, he can come in here and knock some people around and win the ball back for us. Let's go. Happy, happy, happy. Come on, people. Oh, Peroni. Yeah, Peroni. Okay, Zanini. Plays it forward, Icardi. Back to Romano. Plays it out to Flaccovio, who's on the attack function. Dun, 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 dun. Can he pick out another pissy? Oh, he was... Oh, my God. Zanini was like, I'll show you my flair. That's what he sounded like, too. Like a goblin. Can we... I'd like to get a 4th. Just to send a message. Okay, let's not concede 2. That's another message I'd like to avoid sending. Okay, they're moving it along nicely, my friends. There's only 10 of them, boys. There's only 10. No, it's a penalty. Fair play. 26 shots, 4 clear-cut chances, 2 after. We've not really done anything. That apparently that goal, that third goal was not a chance that was created, which is kind of sad. Zanini, what's he got? He's got a ball played forward to Cassidy. Dribble, dribble, dribble. Cross, cross, cross. Flaccovio. Oh, he was going to return the favor. Would have been, what a way to finish that game that would have been. But we'll take it, my friends. To be fair, we were ahead 2-1 lead before the sending off, but it has been kind of nice to get that knocked out. Passionate, very pleased. Come on, lads. Cassidy on a 9.0. See, he just needed that first game to kind of settle the nerves, you know. Maybe his stomach was upset. He just moved, you know, getting used to the, you know, whatever, the food. Surely he eats Italian food. With that, my friends, temporarily, we've hopped Padova into first place. Now, let's see when they play next. Tomorrow. I want us to know where we're at with that. He's a very angry man. I don't really blame him. He's towards the bottom of the table. But let me do the press conference, and we'll see where we end this episode, and that'll determine who we play next, probably Padova. I never say stuff like this, right? Like, I always prefer setting the pace rather than being the team doing the chasing because they played the next day. But apparently the team has liked it. They've not played yet. I do not want to participate. There's nobody else that we're going after, aside from the ones that we've already offered contracts to. So they're either going to accept the contracts or they're not. So it kind of is what it is at that point. We don't have any other players that we're chasing currently. So I'm less worried about that, but come on. You've got to be kidding me. Okay, they paid him double what we were going to pay him. Fair play, mate. I guess, Zanini, your job is safe for right now. Oh, they've not played yet. Moussa Dembele has gone from, Lyon to Inter for 75 million. Aaron Moy going from Huddersfield Town to Norwich for 27 million. My goodness. All right, lads. And of course, Padova beat 14th place San Benedetese. So we're still a point off. Now, we have built a little bit of a gap on third, so 4 points, not much, but it's there. Just looking at the rules. Rules. If we finish second, we'd at least get to the playoff quarterfinal. But man, if we could just avoid that. Considering we were probably favored in the playoffs last time, that would be fantastic. That, I'm just saying, that'd be great. So my friends, that having been said, this now becomes the game of the season right here. The other games are important, right? We need to beat 11th, 17th, 14th, and 18th. Theoretically, you'd think we could have a nice run, but just based on being in second place against those squads. 14th away from home and 11th. That's probably the toughest of the bunch. Before going away to Padova, I'd love to rest because again, look at this: 7 days, 7 days, 3 days, 3 days. I'd love to rest our starters at home against 18th place Fano, and then we have Padova. From there, it might be Vicenza because they're in 6th. like we've shown a lot of Modena. Now they've made a bit of a comeback to 9th place, but I think this is probably our next episode, and then maybe Ternana and Gubbio, as it kind of depends on where we're at in the table and how things are going. We really have to. Padova, can you have a really tough sled of games here? 18th, nope. 9th, 6th, 12th, us. 20th, 19th, 4th, 16th, 7th, 5th, 15th, 3rd. Slightly, this becomes an important game for them, right? The next to last game of the season. Please slip up. They've been on quite the run themselves, right? Like, again, looking at the overall, they've only lost 3, we've lost 2, but we've got 2 more draws. So let's not be Liverpool last season where we have, no losses or few losses or whatever it is, but because of the number of draws, we lose the title. So we've got to keep pushing on, my friends. Hopefully Ryan Cassidy can help us do that with Stefano and Bradic and DVV. Let me know what you think about all that, my friends. We'll see you then. Have a good one. Seriously, thanks for your support and love. We'll see you then.